This is 2019, October, and we're going to start today with a session dealing with the incarnation of Michael, the Ark Messenger. Michael, also called Tehuti, rules 10,000 inhabited worlds in this physical universe. He was ordained and appointed to come down to this planet called Ta, or Earth, to reform the rebellious ones. This planet is sanctioned in the rebellious sector because of the incarnation of the 200 fallen Ark messengers of the disagreeable species of Jan, Ifrit, and Myrid of the Amber Light. His duty was to reform, re-educate, and gather a select few to return to the upper spiritual worlds of this physical universe in order to be trained to become sovereigns of service to the Paradise Father of the Paradise Universe or multiverses. In Daniel chapter 12, it states, "At the end of times, Michael, the Ark Messenger, will stand and descend from the upper worlds and live as a mortal human being." And we are at that time. Michael the Archangel, or Ark Messenger, descended on this planet in 1945 and started his mission in 1970 as Malachi Zadok York. Malachi means my angel in the original language, which is referenced in Revelation chapter 1 in the Holy Bible of the New Testament. He began referenced in the Quran as a descendant of the Muhammad Ahmed, and he learned skills in Sudan from his father, and he left the east and came unto the west to start schools of learning in the process of reform and raise people of stature to spiritual and divine enlightenment. Michael, or Tehuti, a Christ child. In order to become a Christ child, a person must always grow in grace, live an upright life, and always be in search and grow in the knowledge of truth. One of the reasons that Michael, or Tehuti, the Christ child, or a Christ child, chose this world is because he was at the beginning, at the growth or creation of the inhabitants of this planet. He is one of the fathers who planted the seed for human life on this world. So he felt like he had to come and volunteer in order to learn more alternative methods for mercy for his kind, in order to save an elite few before the purification day. Michael, who was of the pure amber light, converted to the pure green light, and then with teachings of light knowledge, he became a dual-natured being of the agreeable green light and the disagreeable red light. So he was perfect to come to a disagreeable world with a dual nature, to dwell among beings with a dual nature in order to reform them for a trip back to the spiritual realm. There are many incarnated beings that dwell on this planet, messengers of good knowledge and messengers of disagreeable knowledge. There are beings here of the disagreeable nature and beings here of agreeable nature. Only ones outside of the quarantined world called Ta or Earth are the agreeable messengers that have reformed themselves. All the rest will not be able to leave this domain because the planet is in the quarantine stage and there is a force field around the planet of technehedron sciences called the four winds. In the Revelation book of the unveiling in the Holy Bible in the New Testament, it speaks of the four winds. These four winds are four quadrant energy forces that locks the planet in place. That way no beings from inside of the planet can leave a certain outer space section, or else they would be destroyed. Because of this quarantined planet and the rebellion in this quadrant of this solar system, Sol 3, the star portals or the doorway or the dimensional portals were shut down and became inactive. No dimensional wormholes would open for travel to other dimensions from this domain. No being was allowed to leave this domain without proper approval. Michael, the avenging angel, the recorder, the reformer, has come as Malachi Zadok York. This is a message from the reconciler, the Paradise Father of the Paradise universes or the multiverses, the Chancellor of the Paradise multiverse, the Divine Father of all creation, Hati, Emiyat, Atom, Hazi, Wagut, Illa, Nahas. Live in peace, express divine love, and dwell in happiness.